Ooh, why hello all my fellow viewers. Today I will be reading a book. Right here. And yes, I know it's a black screen. But today I'm going to read a book. So, I'm going to be reading Foxcraft the Elders. So obviously this is about a fox, my favorite animal. So orange, bushy tail. It's a novel, so don't worry, you're not missing out on any pictures. But a little bit of backstory. I got this book last year, and if you want to know how much I read on it, I read 14 pages. 14. Last time I touched it was probably beginning of this year. So I'm gonna be reading this. Is this gonna be one of those ASMR videos? Matters how you like ASMR. Okay. So, Foxcraft, Book 2, The Elders. Also, I've noticed I got a lisp, and I'm bad at reading. So, we're going to read this at page 1. Okay. Chapter 1. I didn't stop when I heard the scream. At the edge of the forest where the tall trees gave over. Gave over. I don't know. I don't know what gave means anymore. Gave over to hunting bracken. I don't know what that word is. Oh my gosh, I'm bad at reading. I just noticed I'm bad at reading. Okay, sorry. I didn't delay and I didn't look back. The wild lands buzzed with peculiar sounds. The hooting of birds, the braying of brying. I didn't notice this had a lot of big words. Of beasts, tiny insects hummed in clouds, and the grass hissed under the wind. Great lands rolled out before me. In the distance I saw valleys and hills that leaped sharply into the sky. A feeble sun hung overhead. Fields were exposed to watchful eyes without the cover of trees. I would make for the mountain with its fridge of rocks, where I could cling to the shadows from high over the wildlands. I'd know where to go. I picked up my pace, but the scream tore through my thoughts. The hairs were stiff along my back, the breath sharp at my throat. Ew, how would that feel? Okay. Anyway, next page. Gonna read the next page. Wait. A drop of rain fell on my nose, and I quailed. Quailed? Yeah, like I said, I don't know words, apparently, because I don't know how to read a book. But anyway, I quailed. I don't know. A fox was begging for help. I pressed through the bracken. I still don't know that word. I didn't look it up in the last 3 minutes. It has nothing to do with me, I told myself firmly. Since leaving the great snarl, I'd crept beneath trees in early bud, avoiding anyone I'd sensed on my path, even foxes. Once I had longed to be among my kind, hoping they'd help me find my family. Okay, wait. Before we go any further, I want to say this is book 2, and I never got book 1 because on Scholastic on Book Club, it didn't say that this was book 2, but in the book it says right here, Foxcraft Book 2, The Elders. So I'm kind of mad with that. It tricked me. Really did. Anyway, back back to the story. Now I knew the truth, that my family was dead. Gee, I thought this was Scholastic. My family was dead except my brother. Piri? I don't know how to say names, I guess. Gee, I don't know how to say wood and I don't know how to say names. We need M in the chat. Forget F. Who likes F? We got M. Anyway, where was I? He was lost to me in the vast green expanse of the wild lands. I would never see Far Ma or Great Ma again. Yeah, no joke. It says I would never see Far, which is probably father, Ma, which is obviously mother, or Great Ma, which should be grandma, but okay, Great Ma, I guess. When my memories of them faded, a dark knot had taken root inside me. I tried not to think of Thifrin, the handsome fox I'd meet in the snarl. He'd protected me from the mage's killers, the taken foxes with red-rimmed eyes. He had helped me catch prey, had helped me catch prey, had led me to shelter. I had come to think of Thifrin as a friend. Trust no one but family, for a fox has no friends. Oh, that's not really nice. Anyway, Great Ma had been right about that. Thifrin had deceived me. He'd watch as the mage's shulk killed my family. He'd let me believe they were still alive. He bore the scar like a broken rose, the mark of the taken at the top of his foreleg. Foreleg? Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. A mark he had tried to conceal. He had lied from the start. Okay, now on page 3. Well, I just want to see where... Oh, this is a long... Oh, it's a long chapter. Okay. Wait, where's the chapter? Oh, that's a... Oh, it's a very long chapter. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay. So, chapter 2 isn't till a while. So, I'm not going to read till that. I'm just going to read till the next full stop on her pages. Where's that? Oh, that's a while. Okay, I'm just going to read page 3 and that will be it. My head peeked over the bracken. I still don't know that word. Bracken, I guess. The first drop of rain was joined by others. They tapped against the leaves, bouncing and tumbling onto the ground. I paused, ears rotating. For a moment it was quiet, with only the shuffle of leaves in the wind and the patter. Patter? Patter. Peter Canada? Patter Canada? Patter the Nada? I don't know, patter. I'm gonna say patter. Patter of the rain from the darkening sky. Then the fox cried out. His voice broke into a series of yelps. Help me! Somebody help me! I can't get out! He started to whimper like a cub, though I could tell that he was full grown. I stalked. Yo, he's a stalker. I stalked between the bracken, ears twisting this way and that. I couldn't work out where the voice was coming from. It seemed to be below me, almost as though it had burst from the belly of the earth. I tilted my snout. Up ahead was a tangle of hedge and ivy. Somewhere beneath it was the fizzle of water, perhaps a hidden stream. Oh, I lost where I was. Was the fox down there? What was wrong with him? I wove a path of tentative paws. Two ravens circled the sky, swooping in, shimmering black feathers. One opened its beak with a caw, caw. Caw! Caw-caw! Caw-caw-caw! Caw-caw! Wait, this is a fox book, not a raven book. As I neared the ivy, the rush of water grew louder. Noising among the leaves, I caught my breath. The greenery fell away swiftly. the land plunging into a gorge. A stream gushed over the rocks below. "Please help!" cried the fox. "I'm stuck." I spotted him at the base of the gorge. He grunted, struggling to pull himself free. "I was chased by dogs and slipped down the bank. I didn't see it in time." And that's the end of that. That's chapter. Not chapter. That was page 3. Oh well, that was good. Whoa, I'm gonna put my bookmark there. Not like I'll read it, but it'll be nice to see that. So, I hope you like this video. It's me reading a book. Very interesting, I know. But, 10 minutes of reading a book. Books really are long. But I just want to say one more thing. Maybe a little announcement. From now on, I'm gonna be making gacha videos every week. I'm gonna be making them maybe every Thursday, maybe. Yeah, every Thursday, maybe. Maybe, but it will definitely be once a week. And will I ever continue this fabulous book? Maybe. Probably not. This was a little joke video. I know it's not April Fool's yet, but hey, I might as well read it. And I also want to say, if anyone has Foxcroft the Elders, the book 2, on page 62, is there a weird little rip in this? Because not a rip, but I don't know, the paper is extended, and I don't know why. Here, I'll show you right now. Look at this. Yeah, look. Right here, as you can see, for some reason the page is extended like that. And if you were to go up here, it's also extended up here, right there. So I don't know why it's extended, because if you were to close it with that like that, you can see the paper coming out from that page. That's a little weird. Anyway, here's Foxcroft the Elders. I hope you enjoyed. This was originally going to be a stream, but I changed it. Bye. Peace.